So, hi everyone. This week we're going to be talking about chapter 5 and 6. So, we're looking at what is a family and what are parenting styles and what is parenting all about. So, the goals for this week are to really dive into the definitions of family, how they changed over the years, as well as looking at what is it like to be a parent and what are the different styles that maybe you were raised with, as well as what are the different styles that maybe you have noticed in friends or family or in your workplace that parents are using with other children. So those are where we're diving in really deeply into that content this week. You have a discussion question that, again, always do Wednesday for initial posts, Saturday for the secondaries. And then you have obviously a quiz and your media project, which is going to be essentially choosing either children's music, a radio, podcast, television show, a movie, book, any of the following in our list that I'm going to provide for you that are for children, and you're going to be analyzing it. So you're going to write an introduction. Tell me what you're writing about. Tell me why it's important that you look at this particular show or this particular book. You're going to review it. What is some things that you've learned about it? It's a really great show, not so great show. It's really great in helping children think about gender, but it's not so great in looking at diversity. So you're looking at analyzing it for racism, sexism, violence. It does not have to include all three. It could just be focused on racism. It could also be just focused on sexism or just violence, or it could include all three. The only things I'd like you to omit are Disney movies. Make sure you do not include one of those because they are not, it is really difficult to watch several different, or listen to, read, talk about several different papers on Cinderella all at the same time. So try to go outside the box in your thinking about children's programming, or YouTube or other things. You're going to talk about, like I said, introduction, reviewing what's out there, what have you learned about it in terms of good content, bad content, and then give me like some ways that you've seen that message portrayed in whatever it is you're exploring. And then recommendations. Do you recommend that families in your program watch this with their children, or do you recommend that it's just not something that is a good idea? There are some questions that I provided for you that you can consider, but you do not have to answer each question. Okay, that's it, and that is what's due on Saturday. It is, I believe, not a very long paper. I want to say about 3 to 5 pages. Okay, so do your best to analyze that content as best you can.